The door closes on Abbey Works. Abbey Works in Shrewsbury is to close at the end of March, more or less as this edition of Your Voice appears. For more than 20 years it has provided employment and the dignity of work to people with mental health issues, and its closure has been labelled as despicable by some disability campaigners. Some 35 volunteers who were employed at Abbey Works have spent more than a month wondering about their future. Attempts by Your Voice to talk to management have proved futile. Abbey Works is or was owned and operated by the NHS Telford and Wrekin and Shropshire County Primary Care Trust, which simply withdrew its funding. The works are managed by South Staffordshire and Shropshire Healthcare NHS Foundation Trust. Downhearted and disappointed were expressions used by workers reported in the local press. Shrewsbury disability rights campaigner Nicky Clark was a bit more outright, calling the closure despicable. NHS Telford and Wrekin and Shropshire County PCT said that people would continue to be supported through our alternative services. No explanation was published as to why funding was withdrawn. Your Voice has spoken to the commercial customer of Abbey Works who finds it difficult to understand why it's closing. Maureen Bradley took the newsletter of Bellevue Methodist Church there for printing over a period of 4 years. She said, "They were always efficient and businesslike. They were also good value, and for all those reasons we stayed with Abbey Works for a long time. They were always busy. It's very sad that all those people will be out of work. It's tragic for them. What are they going to do? We are by no means the only local organisation that Abbey Works printed for, but now everyone will have to go elsewhere." Your Voice comment. The closure of Abbey Works comes with as much disappointment as it does shock. But money talks louder than almost anything else, so Abbey Works must go. Never mind the fact that it added quality to the lives of many people, lifting them above the level of mere existence, and that it was an example of can do when so much that impacts on the disabled is written off as cannot do. The jumble of bureaucracy responsible for the ownership and management of Abbey Works makes it easy to see just how vulnerable it was. Let's hope those vague words that people would continue to be supported actually turn out to have some substance behind them. This is a local issue here in Shropshire. We're not even a gnat in the great scheme of things, but how many local issues are there around the country where people with disabilities are being shunted out of work? What we are seeing in the fate of Abbey Works is the brutal face of cuts and more cuts in the quality of life of people who need society's support, not a kick.